Hey everybody, this is Tony and this is episode 5 of the Sallen Family. In the last episode, there was a huge fire, Vanity died, Sapphire went missing, and the family moved into a new house. So in the new house, everyone was trying to get over what happened next door in their old house, and Vanity and Sapphire not coming back from wherever she was. And they were trying to get used to everything. Fairy went back on her mission, the one that I took her from to save the house and everything. And then after that, she was just chilling, watching TV like usual. Annalise wanted to get in shape, so she started working out, and she also joined the medical career because that was her lifetime wish. Trisha's birthday came 2 days after the tragic fire that took her sister's life. So when the day came, they threw a birthday party for her, and now she's old. After the party, Gemini decided to join the singing career. She loved music and looked up to her Aunt Vanity, who was a superstar when she died. Gemini met with the proprietor at a local venue. Her name was Chelsea Sastro. When Chelsea asked Gemini what she wanted her stage name to be, Gemini originally wanted it to be her first name, but she thought about it and told Chelsea, "I will be called Vanity Gem," in memory of her aunt. The next day, Annalise went in for her first day of work, and Gemini went to the park to play and sing for tips. While she was there, she was performing singograms, which was really cool because she could play for tips and do her job at the same time. As hours went by, the crowd grew larger and larger, and she maybe came up with about 100 simoleons in tips. I'm enjoying the music as she's singing One More Great Day because that's one of my favorite songs. Then I noticed someone at the corner of the screen. It was a woman with the exact same outfit as Sapphire, the same hair as Sapphire, and I'm wondering, oh my gosh. So I zoom in and I'm like, it's Sapphire! She's back! I have this huge smile on my face that I just found my sim. I hover over to see her name and I couldn't believe my eyes. It wasn't Sapphire Sallen. It was Racheal Rainey Paparazzi. Gemini continued playing her guitar and singing, and so I decided to grab Fairy because she wasn't doing anything, and I made her follow this Racheal character. Fairy went ahead of where Racheal was walking, and Fairy was so happy she started clapping and jumping up and down because she sees her sister. So that was a clue to me that it may be Sapphire. The woman came closer to Fairy and ignored her. She walked right past her, got in her car, leaving Fairy right there hurt and frozen. Racheal drove 1 block down the street, got back out of the car, and continued walking in the same direction. How rude. So after that, Fairy went to go interview this guy named Sinbad for a mission she was doing, and they were getting pretty close. When she got home, I made her call Racheal because you know with the magic of the Sims, when you meet someone, you automatically have their number. So she invited her out to the park, and Racheal said, sure. Gemini was already there performing and doing singograms. When Fairy arrived, she didn't see Racheal, so she sat down and started reading a book. I saw Racheal walk right past Fairy while she was reading her book. So Fairy followed her to the bridge and tried to stop her, but this Racheal person would not stop to talk to her. So I told Fairy to cause a scene because she is a celebrity, and it did make Racheal stop. But every time I tried to make Fairy talk to Racheal, the cue would just like disappear. So the next best thing was to make Fairy fake pass out, and that finally got this Racheal's attention. Racheal looked worried when she passed out, and Fairy was finally able to talk to her. Fairy asked her if she was with anyone, if she was married, and I was surprised to see Racheal was talking about Gemini. She was probably asking how she was doing. And all this stuff is just weird to me because Sapphire first tried to kill Vanity with a fire before, and then she finally succeeded and killed her in a fire. And then she disappeared and faked her own death, I think. And then she changed her name to some Racheal Rainey and became a paparazzi, but she didn't change her clothes or her hair. So I think she's pretty stupid. So tell me what you think about this whole Sapphire and Racheal Rainey situation. If she faked her death and changed her name to get away from her family or whatever. Whatever stories or theories that you have, leave them in the comments below because I would love to hear them. I have never dealt with this ever in The Sims. I told you, the Sallen family They have a mind of their own. Fairy was tired of talking to Racheal and went back home. The next day, Gemini went to the park to sing for tips and noticed that Racheal was sitting on the bench. Her sister Agasha was there also and gave her tips. Gemini saw that the woman resembled her mother and remembered overhearing the night before Fairy talking to Trisha about this mystery woman. When she finished performing, the crowd scattered and the mystery woman disappeared. After that, she had to get ready for her first concert. When she started, she was nervous and told a joke which the audience didn't like. I had no idea what to do. So I told her to start singing One More Gray Day. When she sang, she was having a blast. She took a bow at the end and she did really great. Before her next performance, I wanted to give her a new outfit. When she auditioned, she got the gig to perform at the coffee house. Back at home, there was a fire. Annalise was trying to cook something and Fairy rushed to put it out. I'm so glad to have Fairy. I looked outside and I saw someone standing at the door. Sam went to go see who it was and he saw that it was Racheal. Stalker. When he went to talk to her, she ran away. Gemini performed singograms all day and Trisha retired from her job and celebrated by herself. Gemini went to an audition for another gig, but she was rejected. So she went to the park to sing for more tips. Later that night, at her second concert, she became a celebrity because she did really well. The next day, the Simfest was happening, and she saw Racheal. But before she could get to Racheal, Racheal started going on stage. And get this, she is a magician. And when she was on stage, she was performing the disappearing act. She would know about that. The next day, Gemini went to audition for the gig again and she saw her Egyptian boyfriend. I remember that she had another boyfriend, but anyway, she didn't get the gig. She called the other boyfriend and invited him to come over, so he was supposed to come over the next morning. On Wednesday, it was the twin boys' birthday. Trisha threw a party for them. Gemini's boyfriend arrived and she was so happy. When the twin boys grew into teens, I gave them the athletic trait. This is the first time in The Sims 3 where I had my sim have twins and they grew up to be identical. Next time on the Sallen Family, Gemini hangs out with her boyfriend, she has another concert, and there is another fire. See you later, guys. Deck deck.